Jo here with a roundup of the news in the speaking industry over the past few weeks so that you can use this information to support your speaking business. The Daily Telegraph reported that only 15 of 58,000 people who attended the Event Research Programme pilot events in the UK tested positive for COVID-19. The programme saw several high-profile events taking place over the last few weeks, including the Good Business Festival Conference, Brit Awards, Snooker Championship, several football matches and nightclub events. Both indoor and outdoor events were tested, and no one who attended had to wear face coverings or practice social distancing. So the current roadmap in England allows events to now run indoors up to a maximum of 1,000 people or 50% capacity, but masks and social distancing are still mandatory. However, from the 21st of June, a full lifting of restrictions is expected, although it's not yet known if some kind of COVID status certification will be required. If it is, it will mean event goers need to provide proof of negative test, proof of vaccine, or proof of natural antibodies. An announcement by the government with an update should be made around the 14th of June. Event buffets, as we remember them, may well be a thing of the past. Convention centres in the US are implementing made-to-order lunches for events at their venues, which are in both reusable and recyclable containers, and produce packaging which is made from leftover sugarcane fibres and other sustainable materials. They believe, at least in the short term, we'll see the death of the buffet. And as buffets are one of the biggest wasters of foods, there's a win here for sustainability too. Clubhouse reached 10 million active weekly users as of February and is now valued at $4 billion. Despite looking like a glorified multi-line phone call, Clubhouse has achieved major popularity, even though it's had serious frustration limitations. It's been invite only for a while. It was only available on Apple devices at first. And of course, it's audio only. But when you consider podcast popularity is an all-time high, over 16 million people in the UK now listen to podcasts, the popularity for audio-only content isn't really a surprise. Audio-only features provide a different and more often a convenient way for people to engage with content. They've been a welcome change for lots of people after a year of video meetings and gatherings. We can likely expect more audio-only features to be added to the event platforms if this trend continues, and an effort to combat video fatigue and to provide attendees with more options for how to engage with the event. The event industry is exploring what can be learned from the e-gaming business models, and what seems like nothing more than fun and games is actually big business. E-gaming relies less on pay-to-play model and more on the monetisation of engagement itself through microtransactions. Microtransactions are small payments that are associated with some kind of benefit on a gaming platform. In some cases, they allow players to advance more quickly in a game. In others, they give players the ability to make cosmetic customizations to their avatars, such as a special costume or a skin. The model has proven so lucrative that some gaming companies have been able to remove all ads from their games. And it's not just e-gaming companies that are making money. Some gamers like to watch other people play, and those who draw the largest audiences are actually able to generate revenue from their viewership. Just with the game, manufacturers themselves, like e-sport players, rarely charge for access to their content. Instead, they set small fees for minor perks, shout-outs, or special effect activations. The question being explored is, could events use similar systems, charging micro sums for special event features like cosmetic upgrades that could be useful for someone who's trying to network or raise their profile, and options to attend additional sessions under a pay-per-view microtransaction system. As live events start back up, here's what event organisers have been noticing. Firstly, post-pandemic event etiquette. The initial awkwardness of how do I greet this person actually created icebreakers and jokes among groups of attendees. Different people reacted differently, with some not giving shaking hands a second thought and others preferred to keep their distance. Networking and peer-to-peer conversations seem to be top priority for everyone from the moment of arriving on site. Whether it's been a lack of quality or quantity of networking at virtual events in the past year, or the common desire to solve challenges. After each networking or session break, it's been a challenge for organisers to drive attendees back into the general sessions. Attendees struggling to decide between the next great speaker or the continuation of a great conversation. And finally, seeing and hearing speakers live and interacting in person with attendees before, during and after each session seems to have created a new type of fatigue, post-pandemic in-person fatigue. So Eventbrite has launched Eventbrite Boost, a marketing platform designed for event organisers. It aims to help event creators market their experiences, reach new audiences and grow their attendees. Eventbrite Boost provides tools that aim to help creators to increase their following on social networks, create branded emails and marketing materials, promote their events on social media, track sales and optimize and automate their advertising, all directly on Eventbrite. Real-time dashboards deliver personalized recommendations on which marketing campaigns to run based on when people are most likely to buy tickets, and also provide insights on how their campaigns are performing. A budget optimizer also ensures that advertising funds are automatically reallocated to the best performing channels. As the speaking world has become very digital, we want to reassure our bookers that not only are you a stellar speaker, but that you are very competent with speaking virtually. So for our speakers at the stellar speaker level who are eligible for a profile on our website, we've added a new digital delivery tab shown here in these images that aims to give bookers confidence that you have the necessary capabilities to deliver your high impact virtual keynote. If you haven't yet submitted your information to us, please do so as soon as possible so we can update your website profile. So that's it for this news roundup about the speaking industry. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions on what you would like to see in these updates going forward, please post in the comments or drop us an email. Keep working on your speaker assets and update your bio and testimonials to reflect your virtual and hybrid delivery skills. Remember to check out our other resources available to help you with your speaking business. See you next time.